Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm really excited to introduce one of the new series on my channel, and it's the Roommates series. I've already recorded like a whole thing and it never recorded, so hopefully this records. So this is the sim self that I created. I kind of edited her a little bit. I fixed the lips and cheeks. I really like how she turned out, so I'm talking the brunette here. She's having a good time. She's at the Spice Festival, just trying to meet some friends, and her roommate Finley, they're they're not quite friends yet. They're not enemies, but they just kind of met from like um mutual friends, and they don't really know each other. So she's just kind of getting out of the house, letting Finley settle into the apartment. She just moved in. And so she's just out here catching some sights. She hasn't been to a spice festival yet. And she's just enjoying some of the bubble machine, loosening up a little bit, and meeting some friends. She's having a really good time. And so Krystin is more of like the, outgoing. She wants to go out. She wants to have a good time. She wants to meet some people. And she's really, really liking their neighbor. Like, he's really cute. I forget what his name is. It's like Akaya, or something like that. Anyways, you'll meet him. He's like hot. She is like really digging him. He's got the man bun. They're really hitting it off. So I guess maybe, did she just go home? Okay, so she just went home. Oh, no, she never. We're going to get her just to grab something to eat before she goes. We're going to get her to maybe sample some of the spicy food. We want to start opening up some of the recipes. So we're going to get her curry. We're going to get her to sample some curry. Hopefully she'll like that. So we'll get her to try some curry. So yeah, Finley's home. She's settling in. I think she really likes the place. You'll see from when I did the apartment tour, a lot of things have changed. We've knocked down some walls. We've had to make a new bedroom, and Krystin seemed to really like that. So the Spice Festival is going to end in an hour. Finley just got home from work. So we're going to get her we are going to attempt the spicy curry challenge before we get home. Okay, so where is she? We're going to go sit down with her. Okay. Okay, so that is really hot, really hot. How did she do? So she failed the challenge. So we need to get her eating more spicy food like curry, samosas, and bel puri. I know I've mispronounced all of them. Oh well. So we need to really get her spice tolerance up. So the better her tolerance, the better chance we have at winning the spice challenge. So I guess what we're going to do now, she's like exhausted. So we're going to take her home. We're going to get her to go home, and we're going to meet Finley. I think you guys are really going to like her. I think Krystin's really going to like her. They seem to be hitting it off. And Finley she's just a really happy, bubbly person, but she's, I think, going to be more of like the grounding of us. She's definitely the more mature. She's got the better head on her shoulders. She really thinks things out. Krystin just kind of acts irrationally sometimes, which, sometimes it might get us in trouble. She's all googly, like, she just moved into the apartment not that long ago, guys, and she's already wanting to, like, date the neighbor. Like, she hasn't even hung out with him. He came over once, they got to know each other and chatted for, like, 5 minutes, and she's, like, obsessed. Hopefully she doesn't turn into just, like, some stage 5 clinger or something like that. That could get awkward. Okay, so as you guys are going to see, there is there any notes on here? I always like checking this. No, we're not going to leave any notes. we're not going to go downstairs. Okay, so as you guys are going to see, the apartment, it is quite different. This is Kinley. We're going to get her to do a friendly introduction. So as you guys can see, a lot has changed. We have a lot of new decorations. We have a nice, cute little seating area. I really like how Finley decorated that, and just a lot of decor. So this is Finley. So they're basically like complete opposites, but I mean, they are both nice. Neither one of them have like any mean traits, and they seem to just really be hitting it off. They're really getting along. They're just trying to get to know each other a little better. They're going to be living together, and they just need to have a really good relationship. I'd love to see these guys become best friends, but you never know how it's going to turn out. So Finley is in the, I think she's in the entertainment. Is she in entertainment? Yeah. I think. Charisma. Social media. So Krystin is in social media. Finley, I believe, is in she's a painter. So she's all about like creativity and things like that. So I'm just going to do a quick little upstairs tour just to show you what's been done differently. We've added a bedroom. We've changed the color schemes around, and this is Krystin's room. As you can see, it's not as bright as it once was. And there's now 2 doors for the bathroom. Out in the hallway, we have like a new layout, and this is Finley's room in here. So she's a little bit more bright, a little bit more knick-knacky. And yeah, so we're just going to get them to kind of know each other a little bit more. And maybe I'll get you to meet my neighbor, because Krystin's like obsessed with him, which I think it's going to be trouble. Like, I really think she's overdoing it a bit. But who knows? You know, maybe he's into that. I don't know. So Finley's right now sleeping. She's almost ready to get up. And when does she have to work next? So she doesn't work for like 3 more days. So we're going to get rid of this disgusting salad. We'll get rid of that. And for some reason it doesn't want to go. So we're going to open, and there's nothing to eat. Great. Okay, so we're going to cook up some breakfast. So we're going to do some scrambled eggs and wait for Finley to wake up and really get ready for the day. And the outfits that I have picked out for them, they're like adorable. I really, really like their outfits. So is Finley almost awake? She's almost awake, and she's starving, so that's good. We've got Krystin cooking them breakfast, and I think they're gonna sit down, enjoy a nice breakfast together, and just kind of have a little bit of bonding time, to just kind of get to know each other a little bit more and get that relationship up. And I don't know why. Okay, so there we go. Got rid of that. So that's almost done. By the time Finley gets up, she should be done cooking the scrambled eggs. So she really has to get her cooking level up. Like, one of these guys has to get working on their cooking skills. They need to have some good meals. They can't be living on, you know, like takeout the whole time. So we're going to get Finley. How much longer before that's finished? It must be almost finished. So we're just going to get Finley to come down. We'll get her to sit. And we'll get a nice conversation going between the two. We're going to talk about dreams. And we're going to grab a serving of that for her. And we're going to get Krystin to eat. I don't know why she's not grabbing it. You're going to be hungry. Okay, so we're going to get her to sit there. And we're going to get some conversation going between the two. I know that they're going to get along well. I don't know where she's going to sit. Okay. Okay, so they're just kind of talking about their jobs. That's always like a good icebreaker. Is okay, so they're just kind of sitting here enjoying their breakfast. I mean, it's only scrambled eggs and toast, but they've had a lot going on. Finley just moved in, so she's kind of exhausted from the move, and they're really getting along. Like, they're just kind of joking around, like, all just the funny things that's happened since they've got here, like all the funny little performers. There's so much to take in. And Krystin has started telling her about their neighbor. And she's just like, you have to see him. Like, he is so cute. And Finley's just kind of listening. Like, she doesn't quite know what's going on yet. She doesn't know how little they actually know each other. And she's just like, oh yeah, like, he comes over all the time. Like, he's really into me. You wait. You just wait till you see him. But just remember, I have dibs on him. Like, you can't, try anything with him because I've already got dibs on him. So, yeah. So Finley's getting ready to go to her day. I think that's where we're going to end today's episode. Make sure you thumbs up if you've been enjoying all these city living videos that everybody's been putting up on YouTube. I know I have. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos. Bye, guys.